Hello Primary 6, it's Mr Frankie here and
Leo.
I said to you guys that we would do some cooking at the end of term 3 or the start of term 4. Obviously we can't do that now, so instead I want to give you a wee quick demonstration on how to make some really thin kind of crepe pancake things and hopefully they turn out. So for that, today you are going to need some flour, 1 cup of flour, a cup and a quarter of milk, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of sugar, a pinch of salt and a wee bit of oil, and you need some butter for cooking them later on. So let's have a look. Right, as you can see I have some really good editing skills that I can change the camera angle as we go. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get one of these, sieve, and put it over a big mixing bowl, like that. And you take your flour, so Leo, can you pop the flour into the sieve please? There you go. So it should be like that. And then what you do is you give it a wee shake. Want to help me, Leo? Shake it. Until all the flour falls through. I'll take this side. And okay, so your flour should be nice and fine now as it gets all the way through. And you keep doing that, Leo, for a second. And then on top of that, we're going to add just a teaspoon of sugar on top of that flour and sift it through as well. A pinch of salt, just do it like that. Sift that through. And then once that flour's all through, I'll finish that, Leo, please. Is that okay? Thank you. Once your flour's all through to the bottom, that's when you're going to move on to the next section. Right, with all the stuff in your bowl now, you're going to make a well. So you put it down this way with the camera for you so you can see really badly. We had a wee video earlier where it cut off in the middle of trying to get the well. So we've made our well and Leo's cracked in the first egg. So what you're going to do is crack the second egg in now. Pop it into there. And then you're going to add a bit of milk, aren't you, Leo? Just a wee bit of milk to the middle of that as well. Good work.
And then to taste the milk, Dad.
You like milk? And then you just start mixing it all together. Okay. Right, Leo, you take over now of the whisking part. Your job. Whisk it, please. Oh. Try not to fire it around your kitchen. And then from there, once you start getting a bit of a nice smooth looking mixture, you add in the rest of your milk, you keep adding that in and keep whisking. Make sure you get all the flour that's up around the sides and all those bits there.
It looks nice, Dad.
It totally tastes nice. Okay, keep that going. So yeah, you keep mixing that along.
Can I try now, Dad?
Yeah, you're going to add oil in. And then you're going to add a tiny, tiny drop of oil to that. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Just a wee dash of oil. And you just keep mixing that until it's kind of the consistency of whipping cream. So a bit like a really thick milk. I'm going to start cooking now. Okay, now we've got the cooking part. So I've popped, got a kind of nice frying pan there. We put a wee bit of butter in it. What we're going to do is heat that, make sure the pan's really nice and hot. Make sure you can add it with you when you do this. And just swirl the butter around the pan so that the whole pan is covered. There we go. I've transferred the batter into a wee cup to make life easier, because what you want to do now is just add. You want to do it with me? Right, hold it with me, ready? Is add a little bit of this in. Trying to make it as thin as possible. So make circles round like that. So it covers your whole pan and there's very little batter in each bit. And then you just want...
That kind of looks like melting honey.
There you go, might taste nice then. And you just want to cook it at a decent heat until you see little bubbles start to pop on the top of your pancake. Then you get two options. When they start to pop, you can either flip them or you can use one of these. I've never made these before, so I'm definitely using one of these.
Then have you
Right, once you flip them, it should look a bit like that on one side. And then you want the other side to look the same. It shouldn't take as long on the second side. And if you see a bit of black smoke coming off it, it means you need to put a wee bit more butter in and put the heat down a little bit. Okay, so have a try this yourself at home. If you can't, it doesn't matter, don't worry. If you make anything at all though, just post a wee picture of what you make on the main channel actually, and you can see how you go on. Okay, see you soon, bye.